Tuesday number 47 because our team believes that starting the day motivated and inspired sets up the rest of the day for success. We bring quotes to our morning huddles, and it has been so positive to our team that we decided to share it with you in hope to motivate and inspire you as well. Today the topic is communicate effectively. To have skills is a minimum precondition in any job or career you choose. But there is nothing you can possibly do to be more competent than to communicate effectively. I have in here 3 tips to help our team and you to communicate effectively. I'll talk about 2 tips, bring 1 quote and 1 more tip. Enjoy. Tip number 1 is speak your truth. Most leaders we know master communication skills. Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King, JF Kennedy, but most people didn't learn how to master communication skills. And for example, for me as a dentist, I learned skills. It's great skills in dental school for dentistry. It's a great school, the University of Washington. I'm very thankful for the skills that I learned, but there was not many classes, or maybe not even a class in communication skills. And the way I see it is, if you're a dental assistant, dental hygienist, front desk, carpenter, an artist, pianist, or a parent, you are gonna be way more competent if you communicate effectively. And the way I see to start it is start by speaking your truth and being authentic. And to be authentic, you gotta know what you stand for. And a lot of people know what they stand for. They have a really strong opinion on things, but they are so worried about the words they use and how it can be so perfect that they live by a script. People are not gonna listen to you if you live by a script, because that's not like, it's almost like you cannot connect to people when you're not being authentic and being yourself. So start by being yourself. And at work, we have different front desks, 2 clinics, many different ones. So the way we see it is like we're all empathetic. We are empathetic toward ourselves and our patients. We go above and beyond to our patients. We have to be likable, lovable, use appropriate words, but each one speak their own way. Like they greet patients the way they greet their friends. You can't just have a script. Everybody say the same thing. Everybody answers. It's very fake and people don't connect to that. So if you want to start by communicating effectively, start by speaking your truth and being authentic. It's the way to start it. Tip number 2 is it's about the care, not just the words. Everyone needs an emotional commitment. And when you're saying something, you gotta believe in what you're saying. You gotta feel the importance of what you're saying while you're communicating. And it's not about what benefits you. It's usually what is in the best interest of the other person, not you. So at work, when I'm coming up with a treatment plan, I am totally thinking for the patient, what is the best thing that I would do if it was my sister, my brother, my mom. Like, it's gotta be benefiting the situation of the patient and what she's looking for or he's looking for, and what works for the finances of the patient, for the situation, like for everything. You gotta think about all those things. It's not about you, it's about the person that you're communicating. And and it goes all through the team. Like, you gotta care, everyone. For example, I communicate my treatment plan to the patient, and then as it goes to the front desk, you can't just go and like, okay, I did it. No, it's you. That's not communication. Or you say a few things. You can tell when a person cares or doesn't care. The person that cares, she wants to make sure that the other person on the other side understood everything, finished, so there's no more questions and everybody's on the same page. And if not, we're gonna keep going until we're all together happy on the outcome, like what we decided together. So I'll give an example of this Inspired Tuesday. Like, I had a hard time, a struggle to self-develop myself and to build a team. It was not easy. And all these things that I learned as a tip, as I'm growing with my leadership role, expanding, it's a new clinic, building a new team, and all these things that I learned, I try to put all the care to pass it on. And I hope with all my heart that what I say right now, like really the energy, the love, and and the care is coming through while I'm saying it, because I do say this with all my heart. It's really trying to help, because this is like, I struggled myself, so I'm trying to give the tips that I learned through here. And this is how you do with everything. Is like when someone else feels the care of what you're saying, as opposed to only hearing words, this is when they're gonna be on board with what you're saying. So it's about the care. Is this feeling, is this commitment, that it's the energy that you're passing through on this conversation. This is what you're gonna get you to communicate effectively.
The quote today is from Jim Rohn. Effective communication is 20% what you know and 80% how you feel about what you know.
Tip number 3 is build rapport. Rapport is when someone is totally responding to you. It's a transfer of energy. It's connection. Rapport is power. Start by really caring for the person that you're connecting with, and spend the time. If you want to build rapport with your kids, with your family, with your friends, with your patients, with your team, you gotta spend the time. And it's not like I know how much time. It depends. So for example, some patients leave a different office and they come there, they're like, oh, I didn't feel like they cared much for me. They didn't spend the time I needed. Some patients need more time, some patient needs less. You gotta feel it. It's a rapport. It goes through emotion. When you see that the person is satisfied and had all their answers, all the questions answered, and they're fine, then it's good. If the other person needs more time, spend more time. You gotta do that. And for example, you gotta build the trust, and it comes from empathy. It comes from rapport. Because what do I do with my dental skills? Yes, it is important, but what do I do with my skills if the person even trusts me to start working on them? So, skills are important, but it's not enough. You gotta have, all these other things like the communication skills to back up your skills. So again, some people go to the dental office with severe dental fears. And all these things we gotta consider. And if you have the right tools of communication, you can release the fear and build understanding and give them a great experience. I hope you guys liked the topic and the quote today. And I'd love to hear from you. What of one of those 3 tips? Number 1, speak your truth. Number 2, it's about the care, not just the words. Or number 3, build rapport. What is the tip that resonated most with you? And if you have extra tips, there are tons of tips for communication. Leave us comments below. And also, don't forget, if there's any topic that you'd like me to talk about, please leave me in the comments below. I'd love to talk about something that you really are interested on. So I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.